Hi, getting started with PDF Bookmark Print SA. This is a standalone version of the software. So once you've installed it, just double click on the icon on the desktop. It will load an example I want to start with. You can drag and drop your own in there, but I will show you with the example. So you can check which bookmark ranges you want to print. So for example, the batch options is pages 16 to 18. And then once you've selected, you just click on print and it will print 2 to 4 and page 7 in this instance. So that's a simple guide on how to use it. Now it's got many other options. So for example, say if you want to use the actual bookmark name as a print job name, if you go into File, Setup, check this box here, Print as Bookmark Name, save and exit, click Print. Okay, so now you have Register and Purchase and Features as the actual bookmark name. When it's using the bookmark name, you can do other things on the printer, like set the watermark, things like that, so it actually appears on the page. Now, say if you have a list of bookmark ranges together, but you want to print them separately, because if you do it together like that, and print as normal, then it will print from pages 1 to 7 as one print job. For example, it's printed 1 to 7 there, 7 pages. So if you want to do all these separately, automatically, you go into Setup, Print as separate bookmarks. This is normally used for stapling. Click on Print. So that's now printed. So you can see from the list here, it's got 1 to 1, 2 to 4, 5 to 6, 7 to 7, which is what's selected there. You can also search for text. So if you've got lots of bookmarks and say you only want ones with certain words in, say you want one with contact in the bookmark. So you go into the Find edit box there, you type in whatever you want to search for, you click on Find and it would check that there. You can also do multiple as well. So you do a pipe signal and then, for example, do batch, find, you can see it's checked that one there as well. You can also match on page size as well. So if you've got different page sizes in a PDF, and say you only want to print all the ones with A4, for example, or US letter, then click on Find. All these are US letters, so it will do that. You can unselect that by select all and then click it again to unselect. It will also tell you how many pages are selected there. So for example, 21 to 24 is page 4 of 24 and 5, so on. Now you've also got an index option here. So anything selected, say select all and then go on print index. When you print, it'll print all the files and then it'll print an index at the end. But if you just want to print an index by itself, go into Setup, turn on Don't Print Pages to Print Index. Click on Print. So it will print the index file. So index is just a list of all the bookmarks as a PDF, so you know what you're printing. So if I look at the index PDF file itself, you can see this is a trial version. So it's printed all the index names there and the page ranges on the right hand side. You can change the way it prints as well in the setup. And to go into File Setup, change the font size and indentation and things like that and page size, and you can add a blank between each line if you wanted to. Now there are some print options as well. In File menu, Printer Setup. In here you can select your printer. If you just leave it blank, it will do the default printer. And you can select what tray you want to print it on and what paper you want to set it to. And also you got some print options like fit to paper and things like that. If you just want to print default size, just uncheck that. But in this case, I want to actually fit it to A4. So there's also some batch printing options as well. So batch printing, you would use the select all with text. As you can see, it's got a bookmark number at the end of each bookmark here. This is just a reference. Say if you want to print bookmark 0 on a bunch of files, you can just put in bracket B0, go and find, it's going to check that box there. So what you do, you go into batch, prepare list, and then you can drag and drop files into the list, or go into file menu, add or scan for files. So dragged and dropped 2 files, actually the same file twice. Click close, and then you can go into batch process list. So print those 2 files, and if you go onto the printer, you can see it's printing the 2 files, page 1 to 1, which is the first bookmark of each one. You can also call it by name, like before. Go on to setup, print job name, like that. And you can see it's got PDF Bookmark Print SA, which is the first bookmark in the list. You can search, do a pipe and do search for text as well, like contact, for example, things like that, which has to be in the bookmark name. Another thing is the bookmark level. Sometimes you can have multiple level bookmarks. So for example, I've got this file here, it's just a test file, and it's got different branches. If you can auto expand it as well, so you don't have to click on the expand, you can just click that and it automatically do it. You can select, say, level 2 on there, and in the options setup, you can turn off intelligent parent-child auto check-in, which means that when you check that manually, it does the root of the tree checkbox. So for example, if you click on what's new, it will do that as well because it's within it. So if you go into file menu, setup, turn off intelligent, you can just check that by itself without it doing the actual root of the tree. There's also some reporting options. So you can export the bookmark names selected to a CSV file, and also in nested format, which is the tree format. Same with comma delimited text file. And that's about it. You can download a free trial from our website, download it and give it a try.